It's easy to be defined by one moment in life, by divorce, by business that didn't make it, by how we raised our children. The enemy is called the accuser. He would love to convince you to let that one mistake, that one season, to cause you to look down on yourself, not be passionate about your dreams. You may have failed, but you are not a failure. That was a moment in your life. That was one season. It doesn't determine your future. Don't let that mistake define who you are. If you go around wearing negative labels, divorced, addicted, failed, compromised, it will keep you from the fullness of what God has in store. People will try to define you by your mistakes. They'll try to stick labels on you, remind you of all the times you failed, the times you compromised, the times you didn't measure up. Sadly, some people will choose to remember your failures more than your victories, despite all the good you do, despite the time you make sacrifices to help others. But when you make one mistake, when you go through one bad season, don't be surprised if people don't try to convince you to live condemned, like you're washed up. You went through the divorce. You gave in to temptation. Just sit on the sidelines. So don't let people label you. They don't determine your destiny. The only one that can stop you is you. If you let your mistakes define you, if you wear labels that people stick on you, if you believe the lies from the accuser, that will keep you from your destiny. When someone keeps bringing up your past mistakes, trying to get you to live condemned, they may not realize it, but they're working for the accuser. The enemy uses people. You can't stop them from putting labels on you, but you can take them right off. I am not defined by my mistakes. I'm forgiven. I'm redeemed. My past is over. My mistakes are behind me. My failures are in my yesterday. I'm not bringing them into today.
You want friends who, when something good happens to you, that's good for you. They're happy about that. They're not like all bitter and resentful underground and like saying horrible things behind your back and telling you how they did something that was better and trying to drag you down. It's like, that's not helpful. And then when something bad happens to you and you go to them and you say, look, this terrible thing happened to me. First of all, they don't try to top it with some like horrible thing that happened to them because they don't have the patience to listen. And second, they're not secretly gloating about the fact that catastrophe finally befell you. It's like they're actually hurt by it. And that chapter is an injunction. Is like, take a look at the people that are around you. And if they're not on the side of what's good for you, then walk away, because mistreat me in a way that's harmful to me and everyone else. It's like, actually, no, that is not okay. It's not the least bit okay.
Of people not starting and living their life on one very simple thing, which is they're worried about what other people think, whether that's their mom, their friends, and worst of all, in comments in social media. I mean, this is some 6th grade lunchroom shit. Are you really not gonna live your life based on somebody's anonymous icon feedback? It's enough. You've lived your whole life this way. It doesn't matter what they think. Please take the passion and go do something. If you need a little burst, here it is. Go do something, because the only thing that's holding you back is you're worried about what other people have to say. You give up on that shit and you're clean and you can go. And all of a sudden, it's not how much money you have or how much time you have. You just see that you can do it. Money ain't time, ain't shit of holding you back compared to your worry about other people's opinions. Leave that shit in high school. It's time to go.